I'm talented.
I'm Rhianna Chavez.
And I'm Audrey. And this is our first episode of I'm Not Lucky, I'm Talented.
In our podcast, we are getting to know the staff and students at Paolo Junior Senior High School and Troop Elementary.
In today's episode, we will be talking to elementary gym teacher Tyler Kumpf about his refereeing career.
Kumpf is a professional referee for men's NCAA basketball games. He has been a referee since 1995.
First off, we would like to welcome Mr. Kumpf.
Hello.
What made you want to become a ref?
When I was in college, I was asked to referee at a youth civic center for kids, and that's kind of what started the whole process. And after that, it just kind of went up from there.
What was the first game you were a referee at?
The first game ever?
Yes.
I would probably say it was a junior high game in Vigo County, where I went to school. I went to school in Indiana State. So I'd probably say it was a junior high game in Vigo County.
What did you have to do to become a referee?
Well, in the state of Indiana, through the Indiana High School Athletic Association, you have to take a 100-point test. It's an open book test, and it's about rules, it's about case plays, it's about mechanics. But you have to get 75 questions right, and you get your license. And that's a license through 9 through 12. But then you can referee any elementary, junior high, or high school games with that license. You can actually referee elementary and junior high without that license, but to referee high school, which is freshman through 12, you have to have your license. That's girls or boys.
Mr. Kumpf, is it true that you recently refereed Purdue versus High Point round 1 of March Madness?
That is correct.
Tell us about that.
Well, to be selected in the NCAA tournament, you have to work a conference tournament first, and to be eligible, and then the NCAA selects 96 referees in the country to referee the first round of the tournament, and so I was selected to go to the Providence region and to referee the Purdue versus High Point game.
Do you enjoy refereeing that game?
Yeah, it's quite an exciting time for a referee to be a part of March Madness. With all the hoopla that goes on with March Madness, but at the same time, it's a job, so it's a lot of pressure to perform to the best of your ability when you're refereeing a game like that, especially each game is highlighted on TV, and there's a lot of people watching, and so yes, it's a lot of fun, but it's also a lot of pressure.
What has been your favorite game to ref and why?
I really don't I really don't have a favorite game that I've reffed, but getting selected to go to referee the Maui Classic this year at the beginning of the year during November, that's been on my bucket list, and I was selected to do it. So it was a great opportunity.
How does it feel refereeing in front of big crowds?
Well, in Indiana has like the 9 top gymnasiums in the country with high school. So when you referee high school in Indiana, you're used to kind of working in front of big crowds. But to work in front of 12, 15, 20,000 people, it's a much more different experience. And what was the second part of the question?
Do you ever get nervous?
Oh, I think there's always, anytime you're if you're an athlete, you always, if you don't get a little nervous before the game starts, I think something's wrong with you. But yeah, there's always those butterflies before the game starts, the anticipation. But once the ball goes up and you get in the flow of the game, it's just like anything else. You just rely on your training to do your best.
Now we are going to play a game with NCAA trivia.
Mr. Kumpf, what school won the first NCAA men's basketball championship?
Oh boy. I would have to say, was it maybe UCLA?
No, it's Oregon.
The Oregon Ducks.
Which team holds the record for the most NCAA men's basketball championships?
That would be UCLA.
Do you know how many titles?
See, that's back when John Wooden was a coach there. I would say is it 11 or 12 titles?
You're actually right there. It's 11 titles. What year was the NCAA men's basketball tournament canceled?
That was COVID, so that would be 2021, correct?
2020.
2020.
Yeah, due to the COVID.
How many games does a team have to win to become a March Madness champion?
Well, you have the first and second rounds, then you have the Sweet 16, then the Elite Eight, then the Final Four, and then the National Championship, so 6.
Correct. What are the odds of filling out a perfect March Madness bracket?
Oh my, that's probably 1 in a million plus or a billion.
It's 1 in 9.2 quadrillion.
It's close.
Yeah.
Which NCAA men's basketball team has made the most appearances in the NCAA tournament?
You girls are killing me. Let's think about this. Would it be Michigan State?
It's actually the Kentucky Wildcats.
Oh, Big Blue Nation, huh?
Yep. Who is the only coach to win the national championship at 2 schools?
Oh my. Huh. To win the national championship at 2 schools, would it be Rick Pitino?
You're correct.
Which city has hosted the most NCAA tournament for the Final Four?
I would probably say San Antonio.
It was Indianapolis.
Really?
Yeah.
Indianapolis is actually hosting the Final Four next year.
Who won last year's March Madness tournament?
Last year's March Madness tournament?
Yeah.
UConn Huskies.
Correct.
This is your last question, Mr. Kumpf.
All right.
Which year did the NCAA tournament begin to broadcast on television?
Probably don't know what year exactly, but I would say it was in the 1960s.
It was 1969.
Thank you, Mr. Kumpf, and thank you to everyone who has listened.
In the next episode, we will be meeting with Chad Sullivan and learning about his cooking talent.
That's it for
I'm not lucky, I'm talented.